Hi, I'm here at 2014 ComicCon, and I'm here with Frosti, one of the free runners for the Assassin's Creed, what do you call it? Experience, yes, the Assassin's Creed experience. So, Frosti, as a free runner, have you ever heard of Assassin's Creed before this?
Oh yeah, our team specifically, Tempest Free Running, we've worked with Ubisoft directly on motion capture, on consultation, not just for the games, but also for the experiences like this. So we're really excited to have the chance to work with Ubisoft to create an opportunity for people to really do a real life version of the game they love so much.
Right, yeah. What got you into free running in the first place?
Well, I started free running almost 14 years ago now, and I was into martial arts. My parents were both teachers, and one of my other martial arts instructors saw it in Ripley's Believe It or Not, said it was just these crazy French kids jumping off of buildings, and so I caught the rerun, and I basically went out and shot my first video that day. It was terrible, but I didn't stop, and so now, over a decade later, I'm still doing it. Now it's a professional sport. I can travel around the world, and I can work with huge companies like Ubisoft to help maintain that authenticity, to keep that amazing spirit that got me excited about it in the first place.
Yeah. And do you ever have any weird thoughts when you're flipping through the air doing these weird things? Do you ever have just random thoughts just pop into your head?
I feel like the longer I've been doing it and the better I get, the more time I have in the air to sort of like look around and see what's going on and pay attention, to really enjoy that experience, and to look at all the people watching from the side freaking out, which is probably my favorite part.
And do you ever watch like movies and go, no, that's not something you could actually do, that's not something real, or are you just like, oh, I know that free runner doing that?
Yeah, well, one of the coolest things about it, especially for us Team Tempest, we're based out of LA, we work a ton in Hollywood movies, and there's been a huge shift in the industry from using overly done CG or wire work into more realistic chase scenes. So now you're seeing, when they want a chase scene from someone, they hire a free runner either to be amazing, super badass, or to be like the really low-end, weak security guard. But that whole range now is done by real people who can really do these things safely, controlled, and with amazing skill.
Yeah.
Not only that this is like a legitimate sport, but there's like so much that can be done with it. So, we do a ton of training for actors and actresses for movies. We train Katniss for Hunger Games. We train Stephen Amell for Arrow. Really, all these times that they want somebody who's got to show that they can move, that they can do something with their body, even if it's like our team did all of the apes for Planet of the Apes. So they trained at our gym, and then they went when I was doing mocap, they're just using those same skills. So really, like 3 of our dudes are like 85% of the apes in that entire movie, which is really cool. But it's great to see the more uses that they keep getting out from this natural thing that we do that's just progressed into a whole other level.
Yeah. And where do you want it to go in the future? Like how, because it's already so massive, where do you see it going? Do you see like the president being a free runner?
Honestly, one of my personal dreams has always been to see like it instituted more in schools, so that kids and everyone learns at least the basics when they're young, because it's really sad that I feel like so many people don't have an understanding of how to use their body, of how to get around. You should at least be able to go up and down something if you need to move around, And we just don't have that in our daily lives so much anymore. A lot of what we do is sitting down, which is not like a natural position for us. So the more that people learn how to use this, especially when they start young, it's so much easier as you grow up. But adults can do it too. We have adult classes at the academy, and we've seen people grow so much, kind of like turn back into kids, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.